Hi and welcome back to the channel. So recently KoRn was introduced to me by you guys and I loved it. It went straight to one of my playlists and most of you told me to watch the kind of continuation of Freak on a Leash, which is Falling Away From Me. I don't know exactly what continuation means, if it's like in theme or the video, but whatever. But I'm so down and I can't wait. Also, a lot of you have been sharing with me that I should, at some point, not yet though, watch KoRn's song Daddy. It should be pretty freaking intense. So I'm following your advice and I just start with this song first and then we will see if it's gonna be Daddy next or something else. You're welcome to leave a thought in the comment section on what you would like. So let me get into it. I'm very excited because I was really blown away by Freak on a Leash, so I'm just so curious to see if this is the exact same style, since it's like continuation, and if it can kind of live up to the magic of the first song I saw. Also, if you want to influence the channel, if you want to recommend certain songs and support the channel, you can jump in the description and find the link to my Patreon. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh yes, same video. Oh yes, there is exactly the same video. Oh, that's cool.
It's falling away from me. It's falling away from me. Life's falling away from me.
just got myself the napkins. That was so intense. And I thought that it was like Daddy I should prepare for, which I by now can imagine will be even more intense. But this was so like brutal, and the acting of that kid, I just like, whoa, it was a fantastic, authentic representation. So first of all, clearly a fantastic song with a fantastic video. It impacted me so intensely, and I don't think there is something or anything wrong with like being moved or triggered or anything, as long as you are able to self-regulate, and I am. But I have to say, I just did not see this coming. I expected dark, I expected, you know, expression of trauma, but this was like intense. And something you will might notice from this channel is that I cannot see people in, especially not children, without getting really like emotional. And this was intense. But I have to say, I also think it's actually extremely important and beautiful that someone is literally just able to take all their stuff and channel it into art and create something where other people from all around the world can watch it, can listen to it, can see it, and know clearly I'm not alone, I'm not the only one. So since this happens to a lot of people, maybe the fact that this happened didn't mean that anything is wrong with me. It's just some very crappy stuff that happens to some people, and it has nothing to do with them. So I like that. I think it's so brave, and I think it's incredible that this band takes these subjects up and just represent them, you know, as raw. And also the empowerment of this video, he was like in so much pain and suffering and all the fear from his dad, and then it was just amazing to see that what happened was that he kind of had the opportunity to leave, and I think he actually escaped the room. I don't know if he actually, it was like a reference for him jumping out of the window and like not making it. Haven't thought so deep about that, but it was definitely heavy in the lyrics as well. It was just this intense, overall intense experience, but also beautiful in its own way, because I think it's so important to deal with these things. And I have for years been working like with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who have been through severe trauma. So I know everything about how that can manifest in a person's life, and I know for a fact that it's possible to actually clear that, no matter how freaking terrible and intense it has been. So I think that's so beautiful. But even though I'm used to this type of, and maybe even especially because I'm used to this type of work, it just hit me so hard, because I know that even one instance, even if it wasn't that intense as shown in this video, but just one instance of something like this can completely reshape a human brain and just take you in a direction where you suddenly feel completely worthless and unlovable and messed up and broken, and the rest of your life will just reflect that unless you get those ideas resolved and dissolved, because it's not true. So wow, so many things came up for me while I watched this, and yeah, I really have to prepare myself for the video Daddy, but I'm still intrigued to actually watch it, because the worst thing that could happen is that I cry a lot like I did in this video. But also I think it's just like important to show up for also talking about these perspectives of life, because it's a fact. These things happen, these things impact people's lives tremendously, and I think there's something really empowering by saying out loud, I experienced this, and this was not okay, and this is actually how it has affected me so far. I think that's so powerful. Everything else would just be to gaslight ourselves if we pretend like we're fine, it didn't matter, you know. shit matters. Anyway, that was a bit of philosophy, and I think I'll have to kind of look at it again, like also look at the lyrics, because I have to say so much was going on. Clearly I was triggered, so I didn't get all of it. But I gotta say, KoRn, you're such a journey. I'm just gonna drink some hibiscus tea. Wow, it's sour. So please let me know your thoughts on this video, what you experienced, what you felt. If you agree with any of what I'm saying, or maybe you have a different perspective, share it in the comment section. And I can't wait to see you soon. And thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.